Drew Brees having success on and off the field. Not only is the New Orleans Saints quarterback still playing at the top of his game, he's also a successful businessman, now dipping into a new venture with Dunkin' Donuts. Joining us now is Saints quarterback, business owner, Drew Brees. Drew, why Dunkin' Donuts? You're developing Dunkin' Donuts across Louisiana. Why Dunkin'?
Well, there's really a couple reasons. First of all, it's a great product, service, and an incredible brand to be able to bring down here to the state of Louisiana. Another thing is it continues to build the economy here, create jobs, and which is really, through small business, which is the lifeblood of our community. It's also the challenge to be able to bring a great national brand down here to Louisiana and educate our customers down here about Dunkin'. I think a lot of people, when they first see Dunkin' Donuts down here, since we're just bringing the brand here, is they think donuts. It's in the name. It has been since 1950. But what has impressed me so much in getting into the relationship with Dunkin' is just seeing the wide array of menu options and just how that's evolved over the years. We've got iced coffee, hot coffee, macchiatos, lattes, espressos, hot tea, iced tea, culottes, smoothies, a ton of different breakfast and lunch sandwich options.
You're
at a very
preaching to the
affordable
choir.
price, to fit within the family budget, and also in a very convenient manner, being that most of our restaurants are drive-thrus.
Drew, you're preaching to the choir. The people in the studio are big fans of Dunkin' because of the very early morning hours. But it's not just Dunkin' Donuts. You already are part of many other business ventures. Jimmy John's, the sandwich chain, Title Boxing Clubs, Walk-On Enterprises, which is behind basically pubs or bars. What is driving your focus on business? Do you see this as your legacy, running all of these businesses, maybe, as opposed to your work as a quarterback?
No, listen, if you're asking me about legacy, I want that to be that I'm a great husband, great father, and great member of the community. But, I mean, football's my job. That's what I do. I love the game of football. I feel like it gives me a great platform, not only within the game, but to be able to have incredible influence off the field. From a business perspective, there's a lot of things I'm interested in, but I do love franchising. We've been very successful with our Jimmy John's franchises down here in New Orleans. Walk-On's Bistro and Bar, which you referenced, we're franchising throughout the Southeast, and that's going to go nationwide. Title Boxing has been a lot of fun as well. And now Dunkin' Donuts. Again, I love the franchising model because, you're taking an existing business, a very successful business, and then you're integrating that into the communities in which you live. And so there's a great challenge there. It's also providing a great service, product, and brand to your community.
Well, you've made the community down there proud as the quarterback of the Saints. You made NFL history just recently when you reached 5,000 passing yards in a single season for the 5th time. But your Saints had a losing season, so what about next year? There are reports say that you don't plan on signing a contract extension. What are you going to do to turn it around next year?
Well, obviously, it's always disappointing to come off a season when you don't have a chance at the playoffs. I mean, at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is to get into the playoffs and have a chance at a championship. And we've experienced that down here in New Orleans. And so we know what that feels like, and we know what it takes. I feel like we've built an incredible foundation here by which we can be successful in the future. And sometimes you got to go through some tough times in order to reach the mountaintop and experience the success that you know is out there. But I feel like we've got the right core pieces in place. Now it's just a matter of putting it all together.
Let's talk about Super Bowl predictions. Is Dallas or the Cowboys the team to beat, you think?
Well, I think they've proven that. I think Atlanta's a strong team. I think Green Bay is coming on at the right time. And don't count out those wild card teams either. Really anything can happen in the playoffs. I think that's been proven over the years. It doesn't matter if you're the 1 or 2 seed. The wild card teams go on the road and beat those teams all the time.
Right, and in the AFC, the Patriots have proven how strong they can be in the playoffs in particular. I want to ask you about Dak Prescott, though, the rookie quarterback for the Cowboys. Are you impressed with how his poise in his debut season?
Yeah, I mean, I could not be more impressed with the way that he's handled everything and just how productive he's been on the field. And he looks like he's in great command of that offense and of that team. He's certainly taken advantage of every opportunity he's been given. And, for a guy to come in with that much poise and that much confidence and just to handle everything that's come his way and obviously to have had the success that they've had, I could not be more impressed with that young man.
Drew, and you mentioned Jimmy John's, and I know that Donald Trump, for a fact, is a fan of Jimmy John's, and Wendy's and Jimmy John's, he eats very.
Delivered to Trump Tower.
He eats very often. Well, I know that when the plane hits the ground, he's asking the police officers standing on the tarmac, "Hey, where's the closest Jimmy John's?" But I wanted to ask you this: given we've seen incredible optimism anticipating a rollback in regulations, tax cuts for individuals and businesses from this new administration. Are you optimistic about a better operating climate for small businesses? Because that's where you are right now. That's your wheelhouse.
Yeah, I think so. But, I mean, honestly, that's none of those things are things that we control. I think we all hope that an environment is going to be created that continues to spur business, that helps, small businesses like our franchise continue to operate at a high level, to be able to employ a lot of people, to create jobs and opportunity and build our local economies. I think those are all good things.
Drew, it was great to see you. Thank you for being here. Drew Brees.
Thank you. You
Don't
too.
know how you do it. You're a busy man.